Hello traders, welcome to the market opening preview October 6, 2014 on a Thursday. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches, people all over the place. Having a great day today. Watching them all, it's kind of pretty funny to tell you the truth. All right, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Running a little bit late today. Had a little internet issues, but we got it repaired. Traders, I started trading in 2006, 2008. I retired from a wonderful job in the public safety department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I got on the Big Bird 9 days later for a 3-month vacation to Thailand to basically, I would say, celebrate my 27-year career. Well, traders, today I'm still here in Thailand and absolutely loving life. Traders, I get to trade Forex every single day, and I do. And I can trade all 3 time zones, or 3 sessions. And I trade Asia, London, and New York. And I still get 7 hours of sleep. And that is wonderful. All right, traders, let's get over to the legal mumbo jumbo. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most of all, traders do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's head on over and talk about the news and commentary. Couple of really nice moves yesterday, and I missed them. I happened to walk out of my office for about an hour, talking to my neighbor, and came back and missed my entries, which I was not a happy camper about, but it happens. But some nice moves yesterday, some nice pit movage. That pound news came out, moved a bunch of pairs, about 50 plus pips. All right, the Dow 30 closed up 0.58%. The S&P 500 is up 0.57%. The Nasdaq was down barely in the red, 0.07%. The Russell 2000 is up 0.14%. And let's move over to the other side of the pond. Let's head over to the Eurozone. The DAX is up 1.63%. The FTSE 100 is up 1.32%, with the CAC 40 being up 1.89%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 is also up 1.83%. Traders, let's come on over to Asia and take a look at currency pairs that are currently trading. Wow, seeing a lot of red here. The Nikkei 225 is negative 0.52%. S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney is negative 0.40%. The Shanghai currently trading is negative 0.52%, with the Hang Seng belly in the red, negative 0.15%. The Kospi is the only one in the green, and that is positive at 0.15%. Traders, let's jump over here and let's take a gander at what we have data-wise coming out today. So, what's going on in the data world? Taking a scan here. We have in the London session manufacturing production month-on-month out of the pound. Wow, pound's been putting out a lot of data lately. And then we also have, out of the pound, we have interest rate decision. They're expecting it to stay at 0.50. I would watch that one. We might end up with a surprise on that one, so be careful on that one. We also have, out of the Eurozone, we have interest rate decision. And we also have the ECB press conference with Draghi speaking also today, and that's 1 hour before the New York Open. Ooh. Wow, that's going to make a rough New York Open with him speaking, because he speaks for like 45 minutes. All right, let's go into New York. What's going on in New York on a Thursday? We've got IV PMI out of the CAD coming out today. So we got some data coming out. Got a lot of not a lot, just several medium impact, like Halifax House Price Index. We got German factory orders. These are all medium impact numbers that just keep an eye on as you go through your trading day. All right, folks, we can take a look at some 60-minute charts. Remember, 60-minute charts. Let's start off with the euro dollar. Euro dollar basically popped up here a little bit. Came back down. That was from that data. It's been sideways. Traders, I'm looking for this to come back up. I'd like to see this to come back up basically to 25.49, and we'll take it back, which is basically the 61.8 fib. Why? Look left at the chart. You can see that has been a price level where prices responded to, so that's what I want to look for, and we'll take it down from there. We want to take profit at 1.2470, and we're going to use the 200 exponential moving average at 1.2578 as our stop. Trades the pound dollar, a little crazy, moved very nicely yesterday, really gave a nice trade. Actually got stopped out on a wick right before the news. Well, it wasn't right before, it was like 20 minutes before the news. A spike spiked me out. My fault. Stop was too short. Should have put the stop where I had it the first place. I would have made probably about 75 pips. Anyhow, we're looking for a bearish candlestick formation. We're going to take this short. It's in the sweet spot. There's nothing else to do. We're about 4 hours from, well, actually 3 hours. 3 hours from now, where we will start the London Open. So you can see where we want to take this to the downside. There was nothing to fib here, so basically what I did was I just went to previous support, and that's at 1.5892, where we're going to take our profit. Here's the Aussie, the crazy Aussie. Gotta love the Aussie. The Aussie's all over the place. This is really a simple trade plan here, traders. This needs to come up to the 38.2 to 86.98. Traders, if it comes up to the 61.8 or the 50%, I wouldn't say not take it. I would probably take the trade if it showed you a nice bearish candlestick formation with confirmation. So I would not take those trades. If it comes up to the 618, traders, and you get a signal to go short, take it. You don't necessarily have to wait for this to go back up all the way to the 38.2. All right. This is the Euro Aussie, and for some reason the name isn't there, but this is the Euro Aussie, I promise you. And as you can see, it's at resistance. We just need this to pull back. I don't expect it to pull back much. If we get it to the 618, we'll be lucky, and that's at 1.4484. Stops at the 38.2, and we're just going to take it back up to resistance. Traders, if it passes resistance, wait for it to retest, which is now support, and continue the ride to the upside. But I would expect this to pull back without a problem before the London Open. All right, here's the Euro Yen. Again, same situation, absolutely at resistance. Been there a long time. We need to pull back. I put a powder blue line there, and the reason I put it there because that's past support, and that's at 1.42, basically 0.0. That's a great place to take that trade, and we'd like to see that to come back down. I don't know if it's going to come down that far. Look at these candles, traders. They look absolutely horrible. They're weak. They're small. Got a lot of indecision candles here, so be careful on that one if you decide to take that trade. But make sure you get some kind of a decent pullback so you can get break even before you get back up to that resistance area. All right, traders, let's take a look at our good old friend in New Zealand. This pair has traded absolutely wonderfully this week and a little bit last week. It's been bearish. It's been great. It's below the 200. It was below the 200 on the daily chart. It's just a great trade. We're just waiting for the pullback. Now, this one I'd be a little bit more fussy. I'd want this at least up to that 38.2, that 77, 76 area. You want it as close as you can get it to there. You need some room here because you're really close to support here. And we want to take profit at 76.12, which would be absolutely wonderful. And we'll just use the 200 exponential moving average as our support area. But yeah, on this one, this is a little bit different than the other pair we talked about where we didn't have to wait. But you can see that at the 618, it reacted and came back down. It might do that again. So it just depends on your risk tolerance and good money management skills if you want to take that. There's a good chance it's going to come up to that 61.8 and do the same thing and drop again, which basically will give you, well, that's not a bad trade. If it comes back up to that 61.8, comes back down, that's 38 pips. You know what? That's good enough for me. So let me take that back. If it gets up to that 61.8, gives us a nice bearish candlestick where we could take this to the downside, I'd say let's go. Don't like this big wick on the current candle. This looks like this might pop through and continue down, which is okay. If it pops it, take the trade and just but it's got to get through the 7,700 level and show us that it's going to prove itself, and we'll just take it down from there. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends, FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for being with me today on a Thursday. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, white, sandy beaches, and traders, unfortunately, I'm like 2 hours late today, so I will not be going to the gazebo for lunch. I will be in my office where there's plenty of sunshine and hopefully lots of possibilities and probabilities of some great trade setups. Traders, have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Take care now. Bye-bye.